So when I moved to Budapest, I had this feeling of starting something new and exciting. My idea was to break up with the hustle culture I was experiencing in Warsaw. And I am really not the one to romanticize living in the foreign country. I've done it in my 20s and it was really, really hard. But after a total burnout in my previous work, I just knew that there must be more in front of me. And I still believe that there is. But well, now I know it's not here. I want to create this as my tribute to the city where I lived for 2 years, Budapest. Coincidentally, also during this time, I turned 30. I moved to the city and celebrated it with my one good friend, my boyfriend, and few people that I've only just met there. For the first time in my life, though, I did not want to celebrate it at all. Like, I am 30 and starting from scratch in a new city. Like, what's wrong with me? Needless to say, this is not where I imagined myself to be. But they say that there's no right and wrong path in life. But how to live when there's so many options? Should I leave everything behind and go backpacking in Asia? Should I move to the farm? Or maybe I should sell everything that I own and buy a van to travel the world? Or should I move back to Paris, London, or Milan? And this time truly try to become a makeup artist like I always wanted. And those are all valid options, right? But how to choose? I just couldn't help but ask myself those questions while feeling incredibly stuck at work in Budapest and generally in life. I came back to working in an office 9 to 6 because the lunch break was not included in the working hours, which was exactly what I was trying to break up with earlier that very same year. I did not feel right in the city, but for most of the times I didn't want to admit it to myself because I didn't want to fully collapse. Most of the times I felt quite distant from everyone else. I couldn't really relate to anyone, couldn't find new friends who are interested in similar things, but worst of all, I couldn't find anymore a common language with lifelong friends. But there are many things that I've learned during this time. First one being, even when you're good at your work, there will be people that will not like you. Second one, when you set your boundaries, be ready for others to not accept them. Third, there's no one way of living life. 4, good friends will write you back and check up on you. And the 5th, it is possible to let go of something or somebody. In the end, all of this brought me back to one big realization and one big change. You cannot live in fear and accept the things how they are if they are not serving you anymore. Also, not to sound arrogant, but I am done with saying to myself, no, this is impossible, or no, this can't be done. With this thought, I am leaving Budapest for good. And truthfully, when one thing ends, another one begins.